Huh. Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Even the Ocean. We're in the post-game, and it is indeed the post-game. And, well, first of all, that last minute I could have tacked on to the previous episode, but I chose to include it in this episode because it seemed more pertinent to the post-game, and I wanted to leave the ending on a poignant note. So, I don't remember how many of these options were in the game originally, but at the very least, we have mini-maps. I don't remember if that was in there before. We have triple speed, which is fun. And I think there's that, and there's float movement. I don't remember if that was in the game before, but for shits and giggles, let's try triple speed. And is there anything else? I don't believe there's anything else different. Now, inventory, what have we got? Oh, we still have the Clariseed. Huh. Oh, and there's actually a picture of the red emerald marble, which, by the way, took me entirely too long to realise the initials of that are REM, as in rapid eye movement. You know, the type of sleep. Dream Canyon, red emerald marble. Haha. There are 5 things we need to go and collect, I don't know what they are. So we have that from Boreas Heights. We've got the lift key from Oscar Basin. Oh yeah, we never actually delivered that, did we? Well, how are we supposed to? And then there's this that we received in the post-game, and we've got 3 sets of geome bombs, which I could check the thing off, but I'm not going to. We have all of these maps, but we had those anyway. Journal, I could go through all of this. Apart from that, this was mentioned in Hummus's epilogue thing, go to the North and Outer Continent, which is the main thing we'll be doing in this episode. And yeah, I could go through all of the thing notes, but nah, you have to play the game for yourself for that. So, triple speed, by the way. Nothing appears to have changed just yet. Also, there is this. I was slightly worried that this would be like actually recorded dialogue from the developers, because it seems like the sort of thing they do, but nope, it's just... Yeah, we have Sean. I believe he's the one who was doing the live streams that I watched. So, yeah. I don't know how to respond to these messages, because they are kind of random, as far as I can tell. And yes, if you do happen to be watching Sean and or Johnny, congratulations, you did brilliant. This is a very good game. Well, I guess... Oh! Okay, we're really fucking taking off now. Oh, that is very speed. We have so many speed. Well, first of all, before we even go to the northern outer continent, Alev's parents, are you alive? Funny how the triple speed doesn't kick in until you jump. Like, you can still walk at regular speed, which is nice. Bearing in mind where this is in the story, and Alev's parents are among the first to be consumed by the flood, that's slightly worrying. And there's the waterfall that consumes us in the ending. We've been there, you fuck. Now, I do want to check one thing at Restview Beach. Because I seem to recall it being possible to kill the starfish, and I want to see if that can happen. And excuse me, sir, I want to speak to you while I twee off into the distance. Yeah, what happened to the blood? Oh, this is what you said the first time we were here. Because I suppose technically, canonically, you're only supposed to come here the once, and that's during Act 1, so you're not really our problem. I could turn on float controls as well, and that might be fun, but I don't know, maybe that'll be the key to finding those 5 hidden extra things. But for the moment, I'm gonna get to the starfish and see if that's got any... Ooh. Can I make this jump? Surprisingly, yes. I was not expecting that. And it does indeed connect to where it looks like it should. Cool beans. Now, starfish, you fuck, can I murder you? And it was really not worth hitting that chain just to prove a point, but hey. Starfish sidekick, I believe you called yourself. How have you been doing since we last saw your ass? Keep forgetting I can wall jump. Yeah, we did, I suppose. We saved the world by doing it. So it goes. Aleph, don't jump, we need you to down. Don't, no, stop bouncing. Behave. Here we go. This, I believe, is the thing I was thinking of. And so he's telling us to put it in the heart and not the stomach. But the thing is, surely the starfish will be able to tell that we have it. Well, this is one of the things we were missing in the inventory anyway. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to do this in the main game because it would be a calm down, Aleph. Be a fairly dickish thing to do because it is murder. But if the world's doomed anyway, then perhaps petrifying the starfish will be good enough to make it survive the flood. Well, I'd imagine that because it's psychic it can tell our intentions anyway, but hey, into the heart it goes. Well, you shouldn't, but hey, side quest. Peter fried. Well, that's fair enough. Kind of don't want to save after that, but then again, I do have a backup save. So, we can return to a time where the starfish did trust us. And his name wasn't Sidekick, he was just, well, they, it, I don't know what pronoun he, she, it, they took, but we can no longer be trusted. But that's okay, because we don't really have any strong feelings about the starfish anyway. Now, can you re-blue me a little bit, because I find it rather difficult to stand still. I shall stop rambling and meet you at the outer continent now. I've done all my errands. See you shortly. Huh. We have the whole cutscene of her starting up the train again. I feel like this game wasn't intended to have a post-game, but they managed to program one in anyway, but that's what these developers do best, because the post-game of Anodyne was good and weird, so I'd imagine this won't be much different. Anyway. Well, I mean, this looks kind of like a statue. Touch a statue, because that needed its own little stage direction there. Huh. Oh, I just got an achievement called the Old Ocean. So I should probably turn off the triple speed thing now. Now, the tile set we're seeing in the background with the square blocks on the floor, that's the tile set that I saw during the live streams, so... Okay, so mini-maps are a new thing. So we've tried the triple speed. Ah, yes. I believe this is also, Okay, I can't even exclamation mark on you, but this, I believe, is also Johnny's Twitter picture, and I believe that is Sean's Twitter picture, so... What else hast thou to say? So... Don't collect them? So that's a scrap mechanic then, I'd imagine. Yeah, this sounds exactly like, the Anodyne postgame, but in even the ocean form. Wait. There's a world map here as well. That's nice. I may well do if I haven't already, you don't know. Well, that's cool and good. We did see, in the credits, an image of what the Restview power plant used to look like, so... The old ocean, yeah. Did I not mention that's what the achievement was called, so... Oh, yes. I remember seeing that. It used to be called The Ocean, and then the other one was, I think, was called Even? So, there we go. That's what the post-game is, and it's gonna be fun. There was that... I don't know how to react to that. Very pretty background, kind of. Like, sort of the pretty that MS Paint is capable of. Is there anything of value up here? There is not. Spinning doll, can I help you? I remember you from Anodyne. Yep, that is exactly a reference to Anodyne. I am still too hopped up on purple. I mean, in the debug mode of this game, you at least had the option to reset your energy on the fly, but that was just a development tool, so... I do love playing through stuff like this, because if you've seen any of my lives, well, one specific one of my live streams, then you'll know that at the very least, I have played through... Well, on this channel I've played through one of the prototypes of Sonic 2, and I do like game... not cartography, but like... game history, I guess? I like seeing what games could have been, or what they used to be, or any of that good stuff. And this very much constitutes that. And this has 2 above it. Where do I go from here? Ocean Repository Ring 2. And none of the others respond. So I'm guessing that's the only place we can go from here. Now, I don't remember how many episodes I managed to squeeze out of the Anodyne post-game. But I don't think I'd be able to get that many out of this series. But that's okay, because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to over-egg the pudding, as it were. I like that expression, because... eggy pudding. Can I go through any of these doors? At some point, should I turn on the float controls? Or is that just voluntary ice physics? Do any of these doors do anything? Are they even doors, or have I just convinced myself that that's what a pale green means against a solid green? Oh, there is a door. It's the only door I've found, and I shall take it. Oh, tower. Floor question mark. Please heal me. Thank you. That's not even... Okay. Well, this is a tad extreme. This almost seems like it's worth streaming, but like I said, I don't think there's that much stuff actually here. It looks big and daunting, and he did advise keeping a manual map, but I'm Let's Playing, I can't do that. Can I fall out of the map? I can. This is glorious. Ooh, triangles. It's the Bermuda Triangle, except it's not. It's just regular triangles. You know, they think I'm riding dirty, but I'm just regular dirty. And unlike Anodyne, there aren't secret items to collect. Because, I mean, that recorded message as good as told us not to expect such things. First death! First death! So if you fall outside the map, you get filled up on purple energy. So that's what death looks like. I'm glad I was able to show that. I'd like to show what light death looks like as well, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do that. Anyway, it's not canon. This entire area isn't canon, so that death isn't canon. I could just cut it out of the video, but why would I do that? I'm showing off the extra stuff, and death is optional. Death is an optional extra. And in fact, you could turn off dying, and that would make it impossible to escape here. Wait, this is just where I just was. This is just where I just was. Am I gonna die again? Wait. I'm gonna see if this works. So, gameplay options, no dying, and float movement. Well, I can't die. But I also can't float upwards. Well, that's just sad. Post-ending warp. Oh! Oh! Where will this spit me out then? Oh, it's an overworld! Oh. It even has a logo and everything. I feel like I can't adequately cover all of this in a single video, so I may not try to. But this is cool and you should check it out for yourself. Well, I would like to. I'm genuinely so thrown out by all this that I don't know what to say. Well, I guess we'll give this an attempt then. See what the situation is. Oh, this is what floating is, by the way. I forgot I still had that turned on. Well, I'm gonna turn that off and play this legitimately. Though I am tempted to not cover all of this. Oh, the music here is so lovely. Yeah, I'm tempted to not cover the post-game in its entirety so that there is some incentive for you lovely people to go and play this game for yourself. Which might seem a bit lazy on my part, but it's rather overwhelming. There is a lot of stuff here. Just arrive and then immediately leave. Hello and goodbye. Apparently that entire wall is just an exit. But there is music and it is good. Just want to give a general impression of what you can expect from the post-game here. Seems like turning on floating would in fact be a good idea after all. And we have floors that are charged. I'm so overwhelmed I don't know what to say. So, debug movement. Cool and good. And yet she still has the running animation, which is also lovely. I am a god, you cannot touch me. Well, you can, that's why I'm floating, but the point remains, I am a deity in this corrupted universe. Ooh, there is pee! I would like the pee. And now we're inside, and this looks a lot like the concept art that we saw in the credits. Ooh. Well, pardon me while I just charge up my purple so that I can survive walking through the charged grass. Goodness. And now we have oppositely charged grass and we have red ferns, because they did say this was a precursor to Fey Rouge. Well, do let me know, lovely people. Would you like me to cover this post-game in more detail after this? Because I could make an entirely separate series, depending on how complete it is. Or I could stream it. That's also a possibility. I don't know. Let me know. Well, where do I go from here? Well, I teleported to the second Old Ocean map, the, Acts 4 and 5, and this is one of the silos. Once again, not really sure what to... Oh, it's the air silo, it's the exterior. According to the, well, I could just leave it in and you'd see it. According to the little information thing just outside here, they hadn't planned to include these in the game to begin with, and these bullets going crazy. Wow. Meh. Terrible commentary, I know, but like I said, it's overwhelming. I'll cut back if I find anything interesting. Confirmed the post-ending warp thing, the options that take you to the north-south continents and... the north-south. The north and south continents and the Whiteforge continent do just take you to their final versions from in the game, so... Since we're here, you can watch me warp to the secret ocean. just for good measure. This is the last thing that I'm going to check out, and then I guess that'll be it, because there is not really anything else to cover in this game, and ooh, this is a hot mess. And it's got music, and we have the House of Work process. Well, what does that even mean? Can I go through this? Is this even a door? Wow. Did they make a level out of their emails? Well then. Speak to me, Johnny. Not sure why I was quiet for that, but it's worth listening to what he has to say, because he's a good artist. Don't mind me not talking over the capitalized text. And yes, the art of this game is beautiful. I've said this so many times. That's surprisingly profound. Wow. And to think none of us would have noticed had he not said so. Well, anyway. I am very tempted at this point to just say that I'm not going to cover this post-game in too much detail because there is a lot of it, and I wouldn't even know where to begin. Especially covering it blind, I wouldn't know where to begin. So, if you want to see this for yourself, then I strongly advise you play the game for yourself, get to the end, and explore it to your own heart's content. Because I would like to cover all of this, but it is surprisingly difficult to commentate over. I don't know what to keep out, what to leave in, leave out, keep in. It's crazy. And if you want to explore it yourself, then go and buy the game and play it. But unless something really interesting happens in the next 10 seconds, I'd be tempted to say that I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons. And this has been Even the Ocean. Join me again later this week for an in-depth discussion video with Austin on Sugar, where we look at the game in a slightly different light. See you then.